Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Make the food. She accepts you like that. She accepts you like it. Huh? ठीक राधे राधे. She accepts your husband, and she behaved like that you are all for me, right? She no hide anything like a wife does. Etiquette she maintain, conjugal love maintain, and slowly she give devotion for that. And then you say that your feelings say that she is my wife. And her feelings say he is my husband. Right or not? So what is behind that? Your devotion and her devotion and your feeling. Right or not? So Sarup means the form. Sarup is not a foreign word. Hindi Sarup means form. क्या बेटा हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं?
Sarup means
form. The form of material body is husband and she is my ardhangani. In an English word you will say darling, and he say my dear heart. And this way you act on devotion in this way. You become close and close and close. That is your acceptance. This relation is your relation. And then feeling start going. Right? Devotion makes people.
What is the difference of Citta, Ishtadev and Swarup?
Close the door that it can be cold.
Ishtadev is also Swarup, no?
Yes. How old you are devotee?
15 years, not so old.
Ishta means the goal of life. And Sarup means the form. The word, Hindi word actually. क्या है इष्ट का मतलब क्या होता है बताओ भाई तुम ही सब पूछो.
Just का मतलब where we are fixing ourselves, our God, our Lord.
Nobody teach this yesterday. Teaching Gurudev. Guru is the goal. Never Guru is the goal. He is the way. Jesus said, I am the way. Way is not a goal. How way will become goal, man? You enter in this gate, there are two ways, this way or that way. Why two ways there? There is two way only. One is a material way, one is a spiritual way. You select your way, which way you want to walk. You want to walk material way, you give circle and go out. And if you want to for the goal, you will go straight to see that goal. Right? And goal is a spiritual way, is the goal to reach the right place. Come near to more can come. Oh, yes. So East means the goal of my life. Somebody has a goal, somebody has a B goal, somebody has a C goal. That is your business. And that is your guidelines from your spiritual guidance. This is not I am going to discuss what should be goal. Goal happening by the practice of the guide, a spiritual guide, what he likes to guide us and what he is practicing. He guided what he has in realizations. If he has no realization, he will confuse you. If he has a realization, he will say, you straight go. I know this way because I walk there. I will show you. Material way, material master help. Spiritual way, spiritual master. Why master is important? We go to the school, there is also teacher or not. Every class is a teacher. And whole life is a teacher. When we teach and graduate or not graduate, then we need teacher for spiritual way. And then I got teaching for that. And Sarup means form. Light. Form. Like you form. This is the form.
Nityadas.
Huh?
Nityadas.
Form. Your form is there. That's the Sarup. So have it too. If you are yoga, you know yoga? You know? Anyone knows yoga? You have a practice, no yoga? What you do then? No yoga, no Buddhism, no Jesus practice, what you do then? Nothing. You have a yoga practice? Anyone? Huh? You have. Annamaya kosh. Kosh means body, grown by the grains. This body is Annamaya kosh. And if you give the Anna means food, it will die. You want to taste this? Fast for 1 year without food, water and food. You no need to. Nobody can help you. You have to die because Anna you are stop giving to this body. So Annamaya kosh, Pranamaya kosh, and Anandamaya kosh. Many 7, 6 layer, I don't remember. But I say you, Annamaya kosh, and one is gross body and one is subtle body. Right or not? So subtle body, when you sleep, your subtle body works. And what happens to the gross body? He is on bed sleeping. And you do the same behavior what you are doing in gross body, and you think that I am right, this is my life now. And when you see in subtle body and you are dreaming, that dream becomes perfect. Then you cry. If any pain, somebody die, you cry. I lose my wife, I lose my children, because it's subtle body dreaming. You believe fact. So what is fact? Gross body doing is fact or subtle body? So there are two bodies you see acting inside you, but one work one time. That I want to say. When your gross body is working, subtle body is sleeping. When your subtle body is working, then your gross body is sleeping. So the last layer of this body is Anandamaya Kosha. That is the soul, my living identity. That soul work, then all starts sleeping. They all become under the Anandamaya Kosha, influence of that. And everything is an ecstasy. They don't bother for external behavior. All controlled by inner power. And the vision changed to see. Before I was seeing from my sense desire, my mind desire, and my body desire. Now the same person is seeing from Anandamaya Kosha, from the soul desire. Conscious. The same person become conscious. It's a practice of your development. Your vision become more bright. Like somebody has a multi-story building. You go to second floor, you have a limited vision to see. And you go to the 70th floor, 70, then your vision, you can see more far. So this subtle body can show you second, first floor. Gross body can visualize what you hold a practice. And the Anandamaya Kosha, the real soul body, can give you the vision to go on with a large vision. So what is good to know? To live in subtle body, in the control of senses? That is the goal of life. No problem. This body will die, and again we have to come in circle, state of love. And when you realize your Anandamaya Kosha, then you don't want to come down. That's the point. There's somebody lives in Muladhara, you imagine to think of Anahad? No, impossible. Impossible to think for the Anahad. Or what you say, this?
Shastra.
No, never. He is busy with his Muladhara service. He is in service of Muladhara. What you can do? His consciousness based on Muladhara. So a stage of consciousness, right? The stage of understanding what you want to do. Who likes to be in Anandamaya Kosha, in Anhad, they like to chant always the name. And more Anhad is growing, more the voice becomes sweet, very sweet. You miss that voice. Like one Kirtaniya lady comes here, you listen her. You listen, she comes, something which time? Huh? 2 to 5, you will not want to move to stop listening that. This is her coming from Anhad. And when one minority man is sitting here, when he sings, he makes the same vibration. Sachinanda, this man. I say not, he's sorry, he is a very senior, But I say because I see him from childhood. But his voice, gifting, coming, you see 5 years before and now. My heart is not melting with all voice. Who sing from the anahad, that can touch me. That's the quality. Who can bring you to anahad? Who is living in anahad? And who lives in Muladhara, they can bring you? That's the point. I say you from the yoga way. Now I say you, what is Ananda? Anand means Sat, when the truth I follow, and Chid means I took the shelter of Guru. That Sat, truth, and Guru will bring me for permanent happiness, inner happiness, that all the circle, Citta Vritti, Mano Vritti will change. Mano Vritti means mind, behavior will go one pointed. When mind is fixed one pointed, Mano Vritti, right? Then the circle he will create one with his mind. And that he will not go from out of this circle. That's a Mano Vritti and Citta Vritti. So, we have a different circle to move in life. We create new material circle, A, 2E, C, D, and we are living in this circle. So we have to come out from that circle to come in Mano Vritti. My mind is in which circle? And where I want to create the circle, Citta Vritti. That circle, Citta Vritti means circle. Which circle I want to promote? That's the point. One pointedness, the mind means man, Vritti, circle. Mind is where my circle will become like that. So I have to bring from negative circle to positive circle. That's the goal of life. And negative circle and positive circle, what is negative and what is positive? What not give any result in my life is negative. And if something give something positive in life, this is positive circle. Right? So, depends upon the person to person. What he wants to make his Mano Vritti and Citta Vritti. Circle of his life. Clear? So, about the Sarup, if my Citta Mano Vritti is my senses, my Citta Vritti will come of my senses circle and body circle and mind circle. Senses will control to mind and to me to dance what they like. And when my Mano Vritti is my spiritual identification of my Sarup or soul identification, then my Citta Vritti, Mano Vritti is here, then I will make circle of Anandamaya. That's circle. Where my circle, Mano Vritti is there. It depends on that. How we make this. How much energy I give one day for what? If I am only giving 10 minutes in the name of worshipping, 15 minutes, and other thing I do for my material ego or material creation, that we are going to create something, that circle will grow. And my mind is living there. And that circle will never give chance to go out from that. So that way, where is my sarup? I am in material sarup, I relate with that. And where I am in spiritual Anandamaya course, I relate with that. Understand? Sarup is this. By your feeling and your relation, you develop your relation. That devotion makes you fall. If nothing is there, no relation is there, but one day it becomes relation, and second day become devotion, and then third day become devotion, become feelings, start growing, and then I start devoting to serve that. That create the feelings to intense, and it takes the form that I am a wife, you are my husband. I am a mother, you are my son. And this is also possible, the same thing to do with the body and with the soul form. Somebody is interested with body and senses, they do with this. Somebody is interested in spiritually, they start with the soul. But the things are the same. It's not that there is something else and here is something else. It's the same thing goes both places. It's not a new subject. If you understand subject is same, from where you are doing, that is the meaning. Clear or not? This question was there today. If you want to make more clear, you can share more, ask questions. If any doubts are there. Sri Radha.
So, when Gurudev gives this, he gets this information from Radharani and he gives to us. We are relating with this information, if I understand well, and these feelings make the form.
So, the day we take the initiation, why say we have new birth? New birth. New birth means new life. Born today. This say new birth. What is new birth? I born already. Wound of mother. Why new birth? No. There are many way of birth. I took my body, material body birth with the wound of semen of mother and father. But now I want to take again new birth in my spiritual identification. And now my mother is my guru, who is giving birth today to me. With power of his mantra, what he realized by his mother. Mother can give birth, father cannot give birth to you. So for you I say he is a dasi of Radhika because he is a female, not male. Male can give you birth, not female give birth. Ladies has a Shakti, Matra Shakti to give birth. And this circle, Matra circle, is not an easy thing. Is a gift of divine mercy of Swami that he authorized to the Guru as a smith servant on my behalf. You give birth and guide him to grow in this. And clean always kaka and pipi and dress again. This babies will so many times try to burn hand, many times jump in fire, so many times jump out, but you have to tolerate, to careful to take care of him. It's all Mata Shakti, Lady Shaktis are there. Is all mercy, is a birth. One is a body birth, one is a spiritual birth. But we don't recognize birth, we don't recognize mother because we grown up. We don't want to recognize. That is whose foolishness? The baby foolishness. But the real birth is that. Nobody can give you realization that you already born. This is not in only Vedic philosophy. This philosophy goes in baptizing also. Mother give birth, why you bring to church? For baptizing with the waters. I see what is baptizing. I went to see what baptizing. I think it's the same thing they do. Like a Muda. Save the hair, put in water, do this. They put the water like this. All is a baptizing. Means spiritual birth. But who recognizes this birth, this spiritual birth? You have to work. Mother has to work to recognize that you are a child. Her devotion will make you to recognize. So Guru make love, teaching you. If you are close to Guru, then you recognize that, oh, this is my spiritual sarup. This recognition is not there, but I have information only, but I never practice to recognize that. And I don't need help. My nature is to be independent. But mother what do? Put the nipple in the baby mouth and say, and press that this is your breast, this is your food. You have to take it. If you want to grow, this is only food for you. This is the breastfeeding. This is the breastfeeding of Guru. That he say you have to take this. If not, then you will not grow it. I am ready to clean the kaka and pipi and everything. But you have to feed it. Mother knows that after feeding this, he will do kaka. But again feeding to how to grow him. This is the Guru Kripa. He never run away. That's a spiritual master. Then baby, one thing do. When the mother is feeding breast, then he put the finger in neighbors and said, Mama, my and your connection is never to never connection. Never leave me. I am a baby. I am a child. I can forget you, but you never leave me. And Mama feel it, and mother never leave it because of the love of baby. He don't know anything. He need the breast and never suffer because it's a good hole for playing his finger. He needs something to play at the taking milk. And mother also exciting to feel because she has too much milk to feed the babies. Mercy. Milk is a mercy. And never to never connection is also baby say, I'm never to never connection. You cut this never, but my connection is with this. This is the Guru and disciple sambandha relation. And that he do on behalf of Radhika. Understand? Then this Mano Vritti. What is meaning of Mano Vritti? Mind circle. And what is Citta Vritti? All the happening, like I am living there. Like Mano Vritti. Why I suggest you to fix this Mano Vritti in Radha Mohan? Not any other. Because to fix your mind in Radha Mohan will make the circle of Radha Mohan. Then you will land Vrindavan. When you will fix mind in Radha Mohan, then where you will go? In the circle of Radha Mohan. Associate with Radha Mohan. Then your circle will be this circle, is your family. Without Manovritti changing, you not enter even in Vrindavan, because Manovritti is bringing to you Croatia, America, in motorcycle driving. This is Manovritti. My practice only to drive motorcycles. I want to drive. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to America. Manovritti. I want to be in Delhi. Manovritti. Circling my Citta Vritti is there. This is happening. So Manovritti fixed one pointed, Citta Vritti will become same circle. Then all you make easy of your life. If not, then you leave Switzerland, you leave Italy, but your Manovritti is similar, no change. You leave London, but nothing changed. I leave traveling of whole world. My Manovritti, oh, if I am traveling, I have a business class flight. I am traveling with so much comfort. I am traveling and going to the home. This is Manovritti. I am living here, I am out. Where is your mind? That's the point. And mind bring to dance to me. And mind make peace in my life. And mind has to be under control of my senses, under control of my soul. Two things. If his mind is control of senses, then is a material worker. Material worker. Mind become material. Under control of the soul is spiritual worker. Where is say that we don't do computer job? Not material work. Who said to do material work? But do the computer job with a spiritual work. Understand or not?
Yes.
A spiritual work. Under control of divine I will work. Why not? See me. I not work less than you. I no work less hour than you. Which time you wake up? I leave 5:30 bed. At 6:30 I take breakfast. Ask from Nandini. Right or not? So, you are what you are doing, material working or spiritual working. I am ready, every time ready for material working. I am every moment material working, ready. But not in control of senses or material. I work under control of Radha Mohan. You can see under control of my soul, guidelines of that. I can see after 1 year what is going to happen. After 5 years what can be happen. I can see very clear. Because living in Anandamaya Kosh, living in that place where you can see thousands of kilometers. Means we can see long sight. You don't want to do this. Which time I sleep? You cannot sleep like that. You cannot wake up like that. She say you sleep 10 minutes only, 15 minutes. I said, I'm ready. Give me coffee. Right or not? Nandini, you see. She was sitting and talking. I didn't. Because she comes from me. Right? Now ask more question or you want to read, listen, what you like. Just I share you that where you identify you make your sarup. So if it is not difficult, then why is difficult that if you identify your soul, God has no form? He has no form. In Bible mention, you cannot imagine the form of the God. Right? So it's contradictory, I see. But in Bible also mention, if you have love, you can see him face to face.
You studied the Bible?
Huh?
You studied the Bible?
I study the part of love, everything. Because Jesus is also my teacher. He guides me always. You don't know, I am very connected Hiddenly I keep you near. Nobody can see. Why? Because if you have no love, God will come here, you will not recognize. Today God come in the form of Citta. You don't recognize that God can come in different form to you. How you will recognize? To recognize, you need vision to feel it. No? You have to be so open with your love vibration that you can feel it. Then, where to learn love vibration? This can only possible without sound, not possible out of Vrindavan. I say, why you come to Vrindavan? Why? This is the mercy for the Western body who is loving to Jesus. This is the Jesus mercy over here. You will surprise us. Jesus said, no place now left where they share about compassion and love. And if you want to see this, there still is some place where you can feel it. Go there. That is, what is that? That Vrindavan is a place of land of love. After, right or not? Maybe sorry, you are Indian. Sridhar, you say, is a land of love or not?
Yes.
Land of love or not?
Definitely.
Huh?
100%.
She is not Indian. She is land of love or not?
Only land of love.
Without going, you realize that is the land of love. Without no condition. There are many conditions to go to God, but there is no condition for love. That land is Vrindavan. And in the life, if you become sick, you become not healthy, is also mercy. That you get the chance to come here, to live and feel this vibration. I feel fortunate after 1916 when I become sick and all become making bad name of me, that I am bad person. I become so proud of this, that after doing so much nonsense, Radharani loved me. And he slapped me, nonsense. I give you the place to live. I give you nice food for eating, nice all circumstances. After that you are running out from me. Everybody will slap you and they will throw you out. Then you will come back to me. I think to go out, I become sick. You see, it's not mercy. For me, I feel it's the greatest mercy in my life. This is a land of love. You no need to do anything. Eat, sleep, and not do any offense to others. But If you offensive to others, you cover again. Like one elephant go to take bath in river and he put dust again. So never do offense to others. They have a fortune to live and do service. And if you cannot do service, sit and get prasad. Eat, sure eat. Eating is a gift for you. Ask, beg and eat. Eat and sleep and not do offense. You see this? Honestly, I practice this and I learn many things. Then what will happen? More life will become relaxed and peaceful. And not take any Citta, Vritti, Mano, Vritti and create tension in life. Relax. Throw it out. All will start happening positive. If you not believe, you can ask to maximum 2 daughters are sitting. What was before, 20 years before and now? What is now? They know better now. Because they see in the childhood and now also. They are real example of the reality. 2 are sitting. One is older, my daughter, and one is younger. If they have faint idea, they can ask. It's all gift. No need to bother. No need to bother. But like if you go in small baby, go in the lap of mother and he sleep all day. And when he wake up, mother is ready to feed the breast. Same condition here. It's really become small baby in the lap of the mother. Sleep. Wake up, mother is ready to feed you. Again you will feed mother, you will sleep. Or if you not sleep, then you will do the pee-pee and caca. Then she will clean. Never. So that is fine. She will clean and everything. And then again, make some talcum powder and some nice flavor. And she will forget to wash hand. Sometimes she forget to wash hand also. So much love. But this is happening, honest. This is the place to realize. Honest. And I surprised one thing. What? Can I share you? When this Jesus devotee become Buddhist, honest. When Jesus devotee become Buddhist, I surprised. Nobody asked. All your Jesus devotee before. Why I surprised?
Explain, Guru.
Huh?
Explain to us.
one time they will complete today's Siddha. Huh?
I tried to do now, otherwise the toilet is not possible to use.
They will complete it.
Yeah.
So one time, you know John?
John the Baptist or
John, friends of Jesus. He asked from Maria Magdalena, "Oh Maria, Mother Maria Magdalena, you are very close to Jesus. Can you have one question from you?" He said, "What?" He said, "What Jesus give advice about sin? What is observation about the sin?" Then Maria Magdalena said, "This was my question also." And one day, Jesus appeared to me in dream. And I asked same question to him. "My dear, what is sin?" Then what he answered me, material, this table, material cannot do sin. If you believe this is material body, or your senses is material, your mind is material, there's no sin. Bottle can do sin. You throw, you do this. And what you will do? Material nature is like this. You use, and when this crack, you throw in garbage. And it become old, you throw in garbage. This is material. Any material thing you will throw in garbage. Right or not? Or not? You collect material. I ask you.
material in the garbage.
Garbage. So, what is sin? If your material body do something, one day you have to throw in garbage, it's no sin. You not throw garbage, God will throw you garbage, then we go to die and it's going to ashes or in graveyard, right? Because we identify like a bottle. And so many material things I throw in garbage. Many boyfriend, many girlfriend throw in garbage. What this is. But when material mixed with spiritual, then we take the sin. Then my body is not garbage. Because soul is also with this material. Right or not? You believe this or not? You don't, yes or no, then I will not say. You have to say yes or no. I don't listen or not listen. If you not see, the soul is spiritual and this material body is material, then you are not going to garbage. I will go in garbage when I will identify this bottle material, when I will identify this body only material and use for material. Try to understand. It's a deep subject. It's a Vedic knowledge I am giving behind this. Right or not? You understand what I am telling? Again I repeat. You understand, na? So, then John asked, then what is sin? I don't understand what is sin. He says, sin is this, that I don't identify that I am a living soul. That is sin. I don't ready to believe it. That is the point of sin. And this way, I forget my connection with the Savior. That is the sin. I don't know my position, then how I will know who is my Savior? My Ishtadev. Savior say in English, Ishtadev say in Hindi. Who is my Savior? That is my sin. We have no connection with the Savior and myself. That's no sin. I don't recognize my reality and I don't recognize the reality of the Savior. That's a sin. Nothing else is sin. Understand? So this way, Maria Magdalena, who is not mentioned in the churches, she is talking this with the divine connection with Jesus about the soul and Savior. Right? This is sin. And this person who has little knowledge of Jesus, he lived this. And he tried to be a Buddhist, to believe soul and super soul. That is, in the Buddhism, there is no any identification of soul and not God. You go on Buddhist practice. They don't believe in the living soul and they don't believe in the God. Without soul and God, all his philosophy exists. Jesus' teaching to the Maria Magdalena, believe the soul, and not believing the soul is a sin. And the same person leave the Jesus following and he become Buddhist. Not to believe soul and not to believe the Savior. So I shocked. Is not shocking? Try to understand. So you are lucky that you have the mercy of Jesus to understand. So you can understand Vedic philosophy. There is no difference between the Vedic philosophy and Jesus' teaching. I can quote many things from the Bible. Sri Radhe.
Gurudev, can you tell us more about the power of Sadhu Sangha?
Huh?
How you realize in your life the power of Sadhu Sangha?
That is the beautiful question. I say you very simple. Everybody will not understand sadhu. I talk in general words. One is a negative association and one is a positive association. I say the story of a Scorpio. You listen? Can you repeat that? Scorpio and the Sadhu story.
The river.
Hmm?
The river.
Yeah. Can you explain?
There is a sadhu taking bath in the river, and there is a scorpion which is growing in the river. So the sadhu wants to take the scorpion out. So that as soon as he takes the scorpion in the hand, then the scorpion bites the sadhu. So then naturally he gets pain in the scorpion and then fell in the water. Then again the scorpion is going to dive. So again the sadhu take it by the hand, but again he bites. So then again he leave it, and the scorpion fall. So like this 3, 4, 5 times. And then there was one boy in the bank of the river, and he's asking, why are you always taking the scorpion, because he's always biting to you? And then the sadhu say, because the nature of the scorpion is to bite, but my nature is to help and to love. So why, because of his nature, I to change my nature? I will always be 6.
Now you have to decide you want to be in group of Scorpio or Sadhu. This is Sadhu. Or you want to be Scorpio group. You have to decide. If you want to learn to bite, you have to go to Scorpio nature. If you want to be help others, you have to come to Sadhu nature. After biting 3, 4 times, full of pain, full of burning, but he no change his nature. Why? Because he say he is teaching me that I am not changing my nature. I want to see your tolerance, you change your nature or not. Then sadhu say, you are teaching me. I will try my best to help you. Understand? Sri Ram. This is Sadhu Sangha, and one is a Scorpio Sun. Every living being who lives with soul, the God is living, Krishna is living in the heart of that person. Krishna lives there. God is living there. Who is your Ishtadev that lives in that living being? You see, I can show you. See one guy. Damodar, you forget me because of Papa. Come. You see? I know, say he kissed me. This is the nature of sadhus. This we have to teach. This mother and father to do. Right? No, toffee?
He cannot see because no light.
Oh, turn on the light. Is there light?
Open.
Lights. Okay, let me.
Second switch. Second switch open. No, please open the switch. He will find.
Maybe there is no.
Probably I didn't just.
Yes, why cannot open the light? Why not open light? Open light.
It's not working. He has
Leave it.
phone light.
Then how it is working. Light is there. Number 2 switch.
The workers cut the electricity to make it. The workers cut electricity to finish your bathroom. This is why there is no light.
No, go on. Understand? Or not understand? If you cannot love Jesus, you cannot love Radha. You cannot understand the Radha's value. My question from you all. When there is a God and Jesus, why you say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus? Why not you say God, God, God?
Because with Jesus it's easy to have relation.
Because He is the teacher of relation and love. He is the teacher of love. You say, Jesus, you help me to be love. She's from South America, right? You are from South America. Nobody say Jesus there. Say Mother Mary. Mother Mary, Mother, Mother. Why? It's changing in 2,000, 5,000 kilometers. They no say Jesus there. You know this? Ask to her. You say Mother, na? Or Jesus?
Both, but mother.
But both means baby Jesus. Mother. Why change? Huh? America Jesus and there is a Mary. Mother Mary. The lovers importance. They are living with the mother more close than father, right or not? All South American is very close with mother because mother love is higher there. All you follow love, 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 I say you. This is Vedic philosophy. So you follow Krishna's Radhika because Radhika is teaching love of Krishna. Why I love Jesus, you understand? Teacher of love is the highest. Why Guru is high for me? Because he will took out my all blockage and bring out from the blockage to flow in love. He is a personal, we need personal Guru. Why? To remove my blockage that I can also feel love and flow with love. That's the goal of life. So you are lucky, you live in Radhakund. Stay there. There are 2 kunda there. Find that. Go this, one thing see. One is the Shyam Kund and one is the Radha Kund. Go and see. Shyam is a god name and Radha is a lover of God. Why the Radha Kund is important? Why not God Kund is important? Shyam Kund? Because you will see 24/7 the water is flowing in Shyam Kund. Radha water is love is flowing to the Shyam. And then he becomes supreme, God. Without love. Radha is important because she is always giving love to Shyam. That is the beauty of your living in Radha Kund. 100% go count. 90 will go in Radha Kund to take bath, 10 will go to Shyam Kund. They ignore that Kund because they don't want to go with God. They want to live with love. You watch. I say you something to watch and feel it. That is the importance where you are living. Love is the richest thing in the life. Love makes you rich, and this love will give you everything in your life. So we need the shelter of love. So Radhika is important in my life because she is the goddess of love. You need money, you say go to Lakshmi, right? Or not, say yes or no. I don't know American, they do like this. American, no, they say yes. American yes is like this. And Bulgarian yes is like this. Bulgarian, they say yes. I will show you like this. And German, yes. Yeah. 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 Mandava. This is the thing. This love is important. All dryness, all richness is there. Why you run out from America? Because missing of love. There is no God.
There is also
God is everywhere. And all beauty in America because of the God exists more there. But love not exists there.
You know, Guru, they even have their dollar bill, it says, in God we trust. So he is every place, but...
One thing I say. One time I was traveling in America. I was crossing one church in Raja's motor. One church is there when you go to the market walking after ice cream. After ice cream, I take ice cream. There are two ice cream. I say, what is the cheapest ice cream? It's a kids ice cream. I eat only kids ice cream. Kids ice cream is small ice cream. And that is very tasteful. So I take kids ice cream. So I eat the kid ice cream and walking like this. Then I see one church. I stop. There was written one thing. Why say you my realization? I was looking very relaxed way with the ice cream. There is one word. Faith. Hope. and love. It's a big meaning. It was bent to one side. I sit and think, what is the meaning of faith? Like you come to me and you face what I am telling, then your hope will fulfill. If not, then you will become more hopeless because you have no faith. Like my daughters come from Delhi. If they believe faithfully what I share, then they have some hope in their life. What hope will bring you? Love. And if there is hopelessness because I have no faith, then never love will come in life. We are hopeless because we never faith anything. Our condition. Understand? Again I say one church story. I got the key of Peru on this when I shared this. The mayor was sitting, he was jump and he make the big key for the Peru. It's open for you, Peru for you. This is, I hand over you key of Peru. I say, what I say. There is I went to one church in Hungary. And in church, I see one picture. There was one angel, two angels were there. One angel has a big key in her hand. And in the center, there was a fly. And one angel was this side. She has a balance. I was sitting meditating. I don't understand what is meaning behind that. Then I call the priest. He comes. I say, can you explain the meaning of this picture? He says, the old picture, we hang it, but we don't know. I said, my God, I have to search it. I said, Jesus, please help me to understand. After 10-15 minutes, I start chanting there. Maha Mantra. 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, 4 round. How you will not say to me? You have to say, then I will go here. All devotees, 25, 30, they are also sitting in the church. And I am chanting. After that, you see, I forget chanting. Then, one voice comes to me. Are without key you can open your flat? No. If you lose your key, you cannot open your flat. If without key open your car, without key you can start your motorcycle. Key means the real thing to understand in your life, this is a key. If you know the key, if you have a key, you are all fine. If you lose the key, you are in trouble. So what happened? We lose our key. This is our problem. What is the key point? To know the bird who is sitting and he will fly. Bird means the spirit of the God. See, Trinity means one Son, Father, and the Spirit's Holy Soul. Holy Spirit or soul or anything. Spirit is the soul. Holy is Spirit. Holy means divine is the soul. Who fly also. And this is the form of the bird. Because he sit here, he fly here. He fly again there. Means Holy Spirit can fly. If you have a key to understand Holy Spirit, your soul, you will be balanced. You are not knowing this, you are unbalanced. Unbalanced person you want to see, he don't know this. He is very unbalanced. Very up and down, up and down. His life is full of up and down. Nervousness, craziness, all it you can see there. 2 days something, 3 days something. And he cannot judge anything. Judge. You see the quote, that is the balance. Judge, give judgment. This is balance. So, you are balanced first, and you are judge also. What you are doing right or wrong, you are the first judge for yourself. This happened only to recognize you are holy, you are spirit, not material. You are soul or you are living person, not material, cover. Then you are balanced and you are judge. That time I make you short, but that time I make whole details what happened there. And he jumped out from his chair and come to me to offer me with announcing that I am offering my key of Peru to. Really, this is the fact to understand. This is the point when we not know, we suffer because of unbalancedness. And unbalancedness creates the sickness first to the material. And I cannot judge right and wrong. I do what I can, what I like. No judge. Judgment is not. Right? Right or not right? Guru Prem,
Yes, right.
your brother like it or not,
Yeah.
understand or not.
I understand.
If you are clear with this, then you can go in Vedic knowledge. If you're not clear this and not understanding, don't try to know Vedic knowledge. Nothing will understanding will clear in life. If you have no realization with these things, then you will just waste your time for a spiritual way. If you are clear in this point, easy to clear others.
Andaka shared one beautiful thing today. I'm saying his name because he's not here, but he said,
Where he gone today?
I don't know,
I am suffering without him.
I will tell him.
I think he's doing treatment, Guru. They're in the treatment room.
Huh? Where? No problem.
He was sharing that he felt whatever is happening means in my body, in my mind, in the outside, whatever, is always the same messages coming. And the messages go more inside. Even sickness coming or any problem coming or anything good coming, also always is the same message. Go more inside. Sometimes
This is the
yeah.
mercy. All problem is outside. Go inside clear, outside will be divine vision will come. If you live outside material consciousness, you cannot enter inside. The inside to move, no disturbance will be there. Yeah. Sorry, today we cannot share. But this is also sometimes, no? You agree?
Yeah.
You like it or not?
Yes, it's good.
Is a basic information to prepare to go inside. Without this basic information, how you will enter there? Aprender? Understand or not?
Yes.
I am a big blessing from South America. 4 or 5 years I traveled there. And I learned many things from South America. Really, I'm
Did you
telling you.
visit Argentina?
I start with, really, I am also in Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Curdoman. Curdoman is a place, na? Curdoman, many Indians are there in Argentina.
I don't know.
In Argentina,
But I don't know where.
the pronounce is not right. Curdoman or something.
Yes, Córdoba.
Yeah, yes, Córdoba. I was there.
Yeah, it's good.
Córdoba. I was, I traveled from Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Chile, from Arica to south, all driving
It's very long distance.
2,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
I'm learning from South America. Their love. And I get the chance to see San Francisco movie. And I see maybe 25, 30 times. I love so much.
What movie? What's the St. Francis movie?
Brother Sun and Sister Moon. Brother Sun and Sister Moon.
Brother, son, and sister.
How he got the realization, why he went for meditation. I went to also San Assisi, San Francisco, and I see details of that. What he realized, why he go to meditation, for realization. Without realization, he cannot do anything in life. That I learned from him. Young boy can open his whole clothes in the front of whole village. This was San Francisco. When his father asked the clothes of him, he opened and give back to father, and he walked away with no clothes from this time. This was San Francisco. Why? The ladies no irritate to see this, and he no irritate to see this, because he was so highly elevated and connected with divine that he no see anything outside. And material thing is useless, he open it, because this is no value for him. This is value for his father. This touched my heart. And same person, when he go to the Pope, because he was so much in dirty clothes, he don't want to see him. Then God instruct him, what you fool thing do to the Pope? He is my messenger. Then he sent someone to call him back. And he fall down his feet and he start kissing his feet. See this? And how he got realization? He went to battlefield because his father was a king, also rich man. So he sent his son for the fighting for the king. And that king is very angry person controlling everyone. And when he shooted with the gun and he fall down in the battlefield, his own person is not bringing one glass water for drinking, and he is shouting and asking everyone water, water, and he dead without water. He see this. Then he realized this material body is useless. The real soul was gone. And then he realized and he forget his material life. And when he comes from this battlefield, all birds and everything start coming to city on him. because he was different person. Vibration waves are going out. So he think, what is the use of keeping 4 pillows like a Sadhu Maharaj? He start giving to others. He's a luxurious person. He start throwing and distributing to others. Father see you become crazy man. He said, sorry father. He don't understand. But he understands, he never changed. He go on his path. Right or not? He also crazy. And he is also crazy. Both are crazy. One is crazy for material thing, one is crazy for spirit. Both are crazy. Both are mad. But who is the best crazy? St. Francis was real crazy, or his father was real crazy? Nobody knows him, but everybody knows St. Francis. Right or not? He lived his body, but he not die. Because he becomes spiritual, divine eyes he has to see the divine thing. Right or not? What we have to pray? When this mercy will come in life, I will also will associate with the saintly person to tolerate the bite of the scorpion. And tolerance with loving and caring to a scorpion. Without damage. You come for this, leave America. Right? He was American, he's American. He left America to realize this and to practice and live in here with his whole family. He's not ordinary American. He is earning more than Americans. What Americans normally earn, he earns 4 times more. And he lives that. In madness of life. You develop association with the saintly person. This is the goal of right now. And to come to God. Maybe.
No God.
Huh?
No God.
No God. But in there, he was God. But here, when you come, it changes. Now, When you will come to Radha, you say, you are so busy, I want your saintly person who has similar nature like you. This is the beauty of it. To learn the tolerance, to not to deviate from the goal. Yes, Guru Prem, he is my guide. He is the Guru. He gives love to his Gurudev. So his name is Guru Prem. What? No.
Guru Prem means love is Guru. Das is Guru. Yes?
You are the Guru of Prem. This is also meaning.
I'm a servant of Guru's Prem.
This is also meaning. Radhe Radhe Go.